Hello everyone, I hope that you are doing well and good. In this video, we are going to talk about the origin story of Chandra or the moon, the god who could not hold what he loved. Chandra, the moon god, occupies a unique place among the celestial beings. In some tradition, he is born to the sage Atri and his wife Anasuya, while in others, he emerges during the great Samudra Manthan, rising as one of the luminous treasures of creation. Unlike the sun, whose light is direct and unwavering, Chandra's radiance is soft, reflective, and intimate. He does not shine by his own force, but by reflection, and for this reason he is closely associated with the human mind, emotions, memory, and longing. He is also identified with Soma, the subtle life essence that nourishes plants, medicines, and the vitality within all beings. From the moment he appeared among the gods, Chandra was admired for his beauty and charm. Yet, this very quality carried within it a quiet danger. What reflects everything easily becomes drawn towards something, and what is drawn can lose its balance. This truth unfolded through the course of his life. The cosmic progenitor Daksha Prajapati gave his 27 daughters in marriage to Chandra. These daughters are known as 27 Nakshatras, the lunar mansions through which the moon travels, marking the passage of time and influencing the rhythms of existence. Daksh set a single condition: Chandra must treat all his wives equally, moving through each with balance and care. For a time, this order was maintained, but among the nakshatras, Rohini stood out graceful, radiant, and deeply captivating. Chandra became drawn to her in a way he could not regulate. What began as affection slowly became preference, and preference turned into attachment. Night after night, he remained in Rohini's mansion, neglecting the others. This imbalance did not remain confined to the personal realm. The neglected nakshatras, hurt and ignored, approached their father Daksha and expressed their suffering. When Daksha confronted Chandra and warned him to correct his behavior, the moon did not change. His attachment had already had taken hold. Enraged by this disregard for balance, Daksh pronounced a curse. Chandra would lose his brilliance and slowly fade away. The curse took effect immediately. With each passing night, Chandra's radiance diminished. His luminous form began to wane, as though life itself were being drained from him. And as the moon weakened, so did the world. Plants lost their nourishment, medicinal potency declined, and the human mind grew unsettled. The rhythms of nature, deeply tied to the moon, began to falter. Seeing the consequences of their complaint, the nakshatra repented and sought mercy. Daksha, however, could not withdraw his curse. He told them that only Shiva might be able to temper its effect. With no other refuge left, Chandra turned to Shiva in desperation. Shiva did not erase the curse, for imbalance must carry consequence, but he transformed it. He decreed that Chandra would not disappear entirely. Instead, he would wane and wax in an eternal cycle. In one phase, he would lose his light, and in another, he would regain it. Thus began the rhythm of Sukla Paksha, the waxing phase, and Krishna Paksha, the waning phase. Shukla Paksha, the waxing phase, and Krishna Paksha, the waning phase. Loss would no longer be final, it would be part of a continuous movement. As a mark of protection and integration, Shiva placed the crescent moon upon his matted hair, becoming known as Chandra Shekhara, the one who bears the moon upon his head. In doing so, he did not remove Chandra's nature but held it within a higher balance. Chandra's story reveals a subtle truth about the mind. Like the moon, the mind reflects rather than generate its own light. It is easily drawn toward what it finds beautiful, comforting, or meaningful. But when it becomes fixed, it begins to lose its balance. Chandra's mistake was not love, but the inability to remain in motion, the inability to distribute attention evenly across the field of life. The moon, therefore, does not teach detachment in the sense of withdrawal, it teaches rhythm. It teaches that fullness and emptiness, gain and loss, closeness and distance are all part of a larger cycle. When the mind learns to move rather than cling, it does not lose its light, it renews it. What the mind holds too tightly, it begins to lose. What it allows to move, it keeps in rhythm. And with that, we have completed the origin story of the moon. I hope you like it, and it also depicts a psychological aspect of our relationships, which you might have noticed that I was talking about. I hope you like it. Thanks a lot for watching.